High frequency vocab and high frequency grammar are immensely required for you if you are a beginner. I will tell you how. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Fluent English 1-to-1. I am Purnima. I consider myself as a lifelong learner of this language, and here I am going to share my experiences the way I acquired this language. High frequency vocabulary and high frequency grammar. You might have heard of these two words, and if not, I am going to explain you how it is relevant for your journey and how it's going to help you. Before I explain what is high frequency grammar or vocabulary, let me ask you one question. Are you someone who has been studying English as a subject and not utilizing it in your daily communication? If you are one of them, please listen. Don't complicate language learning. If your aim is to acquire speaking skills in this language, so your effort should also be in the similar direction. Writing so many worksheets, practicing tenses, learning so many different vocab will not help you if you are not utilizing them. Since you are a beginner, a small information, a small knowledge of vocab and grammar can be helpful for you, and the kind of grammar and vocabulary you are going to use in your daily communication is going to be high frequency grammar and vocab for you. Set of high frequency vocabulary and grammar is common across different contexts and profession, but there can also be variation based on a specific field or profession. For example, certain industry may have specialized terminology or jargon that is unique for them. Additionally, different varieties of English such as British English, American English may have some differences in high frequency vocabulary and grammar. In short, high frequency vocabulary and grammar in English refers to the word and grammatical structure that are commonly used in everyday communication, and these are words and phrases occur most frequently in English and written language. Yes, high frequency grammar and vocabulary more or less contextually is same across different profession and purpose, but also varies from profession to profession and sometimes context also. So in short, you can be fluent with little information of vocabulary and grammar, and gradually you can improve further. It means that if you are at A1 stage as per CEFR, you should be able to talk about your daily life, routine and hobbies. If you are not, it means that you are stuck with grammar rules and learning so many vocabulary that you are not utilizing in your daily communication, and this is the biggest reason so many learners quit their journey at starting, because they are stuck in the trap of grammar rules and structure and vocabulary. They are just keep learning rules and they are not applying them. They are not applying their vocabulary. Whenever they are applying it, they are just forgetting words, and the words are not coming from their mouth easily, smoothly, naturally, the way they speak in their mother tongue. So I hope you understand this point, that if you are at beginner level, A1 stage, you need not to acquire entire grammar at one go. Instead, learn the grammar which is useful for you at this stage, and gradually you improve your information and other things also. Okay. When I asked ChatGPT what are the most commonly used tenses for daily communication, it replied, how many tenses? You know, it's only three. Only three: present simple, present continuous and simple past. Yes, if you will learn these three tenses, you will be able to communicate for your daily life. Get fluency for this stage, and then you can definitely move further. It says, yes, in everyday communication, present simple, present continuous and simple past tenses are indeed most commonly used tenses. So now people will ask me that they don't need to study further structure and tenses. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, you have to have confidence to apply this information, a small information, confidently. Then you can go for learning other rules and structures. If you're not having confidence and fluency at this stage, the rules and structure will be further complicated and you will not be able to sustain over there. even if you have complete information regarding tenses, active voice, passive voice and other structures in grammar, but you are not utilizing in your daily communication, how you are going to retain this information, this knowledge? Actually, you can appear for certain exam, but you won't be able to apply this thing in your daily communication. So my suggestion will be, learn the structures and rules that you can utilize at present, and then you learn further. That will be my suggestion. And if you want to make your learning fun and interesting, read storybooks and listen to stories. This is going to give you the right information to your brain at this stage, because by reading and listening, you are letting your brain to know the sequence of words in a sentence. Not knowing grammar here, you just know the sequence of words, and if you make some mistake, you will be aware that I said something wrong, this should not be in this sequence. And this is how native speakers learn this language, and we learn our first tongue, our mother tongue, in similar way. It doesn't matter if you have thorough knowledge of tenses or not, but it does matter that how smartly you are applying your existing knowledge, how smart you are, what's your presence of mind, do you reply with common sense, are you an active listener? These things are equally important. Now let's talk about high frequency vocab. Things are similar here. You need to learn the vocabulary which is going to be useful for your daily communication. You should be knowing what are the naming words, what are the action words, what are the some describing words. If you talk about in grammatical term, the naming words are nothing but noun, the action words are nothing but verbs, and describing words are nothing but adjectives and adverbs. So you must have the basic information of these words, and these are your tools. Moreover, you should learn naming words and the action words, nouns and verbs, and 3 forms of the verbs, so that you can utilize them in your daily communication. And then you can learn preposition and some connecting words like just like and, but, etc. Right? And you must have information about affirmative sentence, negative sentence and interrogative sentence. The basic information about these things, it is going to help you at this stage. Okay? If we summarize this entire conversation, I would say you have to learn high frequency grammar for you and high frequency vocab for you. If you are in particular profession like medical, pharma or engineering, you must have information about certain terminologies and jargons of that particular field, or along with that you must have information about the basic vocabulary and then basic sentence structure. So if you know this much, then your first level is going to be very easy. You will be able to move on to the next level, that would be intermediate level. Don't wait for the day when you will have thorough knowledge of the grammar rules. Start speaking. Whatever information you have to just incorporate your smartness which is already there. Include reading and listening practice in your daily life, and try to be consistent with your efforts. The consistency is the key to acquire any language. Try to relate to your life, try to incorporate in your life. So this is all for today's video. Please let me know your feedback in comment box. If you like our content, subscribe our channel, and thanks for watching.